Whew. I tell you, I've been out there doing some things outside. Okay. I'm waiting for some people to get here. I don't think nobody's here yet. Guess I'll just put my banners together while everybody's trying to come in. All right, so hopefully everybody can hear me well. I am a little bit sweaty, so I decided not to show my face because I was outside with a bunch of flowers and stuff. Me and my husband, we went and we bought some flowers. We bought some potted plants. We bought like seeds. I don't remember what kind of seeds they're called, but we did get a couple of sunflowers. So we're going to turn our backyard into an oasis, a tropical oasis. It's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait for the outlook. I was watching Stargirl, the Practical Witch for Cancer, since my husband's a Cancer, and she was saying something about we're going to be doing like a lot of home renovations and stuff like that. And at that time, we were getting our backyard fixed. So we're on the route to making our backyard like a really family-oriented backyard. We've got a a fire pit coming, and we got some more stuff. So really going to be enjoying my time outside, but hopefully my hands aren't too dirty because I tried to wash them after I was potting and planting and stuff. So let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. I think everybody is mostly here. Oh yeah, what's stuff watching? All right, I think everybody's mostly here. Let's see. Let me get my banners together. Everybody, welcome to Love Bytes. Asking about your connections. My name is Ms. Wheats, by the way. If you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. My questions that I like to deal with, ask me about your connections, about your neighbors, your family, your friends. 18 plus questions are welcome as well. Just be specific about the question you ask, if you don't mind. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I'll just go ahead and start talking to everybody. Down below, oh wait, I forgot to, did I change that right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's my Cash App and my PayPal down below. Feel free to donate $5 to get your priority reading. If you don't donate, it's fine. I usually do free readings because this is a free tarot show. You can ask me whatever question you feel like asking me. If you want to get your question answered priority, because I do pick at random, donate $5 and I'll just get you right away, okay? And make sure you post your question with like a crystal ball or some sort of emoji, because I swear sometimes I just can't pay attention to the chat as well. So just make sure you let it be known, hey, I donated. I don't care if you post a bunch of emojis in a row, just something to get my attention. Let me know you donated, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start talking to people because I don't know if anybody's here yet. Destiny's here. Hi, Destiny. Good to have you. Okay, you want to know about Keegan, okay? And Son, how are you doing, Son? Good to have you here. Son Lehman, is that right? Lehman. And then we have Julissa, and then Tanya, okay? Or Tanea. I always pronounce your name wrong. I think I'm just terrible at pronouncing names and stuff wrong. So I think, Destiny, are you still here? Because you were first. Destiny, are you here, honey? We'll go ahead and start reading. It's a Monday night. Is it Monday, y'all? Let me check. Good old Monday. Okay. So if you're here, Destiny, you just let me know you're here. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and go on to the next question. The next person that wants to ask a question. I'll be on for about an hour. Okay, so Destiny's gone, but that's okay. Thank you for coming anyway. Okay, so Tanya, you're here. I'm going to push that. If you're still here, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. Okay. Hi, TS. How are you? I'm so glad that you came back. How are you doing? You go ahead and ask your question. All right. So let's see. What are the Virgos? Oh, what are my Virgo ex feelings for me? Oh, your ex is a Virgo. And you want to know, how does your Virgo feel about you? Your ex is a Virgo. How does this person feel about Tanea? How does this person feel about Miss Luke? Tanya. All right. So how does this person feel? What's the energies that this person lets off when it comes to Miss Luke? Miss Tanya Luke. Miss Tanya Luke. right. What are Virgo's feelings for Tanya? What are the Virgo's feelings for Tanya? What are the Virgo's feelings for Tanya? What feelings? One more. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see. What do they want to confess? What's going through their head? Why do we have the Eight of Swords? What's going through their head? Ooh. Okay, so I actually got the overall energy being the Four of Wands here, okay? So I don't know if this person is trying to like set up something new. The Four of Wands can represent a marriage as well, or like some sort of a solid foundation between themselves and another individual. But I'm just sensing that this person is trying to start something new, okay? I'm feeling like this person wants to start something new. They want to have something a little bit more stable. I got to turn up my light because it's a little dim to me. Let me turn that light up. Yeah, that's better. I like that brighter. Yeah, I'm just feeling like this person kind of is wanting to start something new. Maybe they just need a little bit more of a better foundation. Maybe they're trying to get a little bit better grounded with either another person or could possibly be with yourself. I feel like this person is also trying to grow. I feel like this person may have sabotaged the relationship between the two of you, or somebody sabotaged it. And the eagle's eye lets me know that they understand that they sabotaged. They understand that they were the ones who had all the power to fix it. And maybe the fact that the eagle is like looking at things from a different point of view, they can see how wrong they were. And that's why we also have the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? So I feel like maybe this person had a little bit of growing to do when it comes down to their emotions. I don't know if this person just couldn't see a future. You know, maybe they were just always living in the moment and they never thought about, you know, how to like make things better with you. Maybe it's like they never really tried. They never really put a lot of emotional investment into it. Perhaps it could be because they were a bit afraid, but I think it was because they just weren't emotionally ready at that time. But I think that they see things a little bit differently now. I don't know if, I just feel like they're really trying to start something new. I don't know if this is with you or is it with someone else, but I feel like he's trying to start something new with you. Something's telling me it might be trying to start something new with you. Now, this is the thing. Look, you see these two cards are right next to each other. This is the Page of Cups and this one is the King of Cups, okay? So I'm thinking that your person is trying to really grow because they saw how emotionally sabotaging things were, and how they realized that they were the ones who had the power and they were the ones who kind of messed things up. I'm just feeling like they're accepting that. They're becoming more emotionally mature to be able to understand it and accept that. But I don't think that, look, it says, I've been in a toxic energy and I can't see myself out of it. Okay, so yeah, I think that they understand that they were in some sort, they were probably a little bit more toxic than helpful to the situation. That's why I feel like there's the word self-sabotage in my head. I feel like there was a lot of me, and my, but they never really considered you guys as a whole, right? But now I think this person has grown and they want to start considering you as a whole. I feel like they want to get back with you, honestly. But you know something? Yeah, because it says, I see myself going places with you. So I think that they're starting to get a little bit more emotionally mature about the situation. But I don't know if you're going to accept it, because I think a part of them is either afraid, because I have the Ace of Wands in reverse and all of my cards are upright. I'll tell you that. But I have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel like what they're doing, it's like a part of them kind of knows and understands that if you don't accept them back, they understand that you have good reason for it. Whatever it is, they understand that you have good reason. And that's another part of being emotionally mature, is being able to accept defeat, or being able to accept when you cannot be fulfilled. If you do not feel the same way, this person will definitely understand that. But I feel like they want to actually go somewhere with you. I feel like they want to build a new foundation with you. Okay, that's what it feels like. It feels like they want to either contact you. Look, I'm seeing a cell phone. I'm seeing a cell phone in the background too. So I feel like they're looking at the phone. Maybe they want to kind of reach out to you, but something's holding them back. I just feel like they're a little bit afraid of how things would turn out mostly. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of how the energy around your ex Virgo is feeling right now. They're very much emotionally maturing up, and I think they realized the faults that they had. So now I'm going to read your comments if you had any. Okay. You said yes, and he won't leave me alone. Oh my goodness. You said, oh goodness, oh yep. He says I'm trying to move on, and he keeps calling me up. You see, you said no, I don't want him. I want him to move on. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because it's been almost 2 years, and he still won't leave me alone. Oh my goodness, yeah, he's still trying to. I can definitely tell that he still wants you. He says, I see myself going places with you. I think he still feels like he has a future. I think he still wants to rebuild with you. I think he wants a chance to kind of start over. But I really feel like he feels a little bit of guilt. Because he kind of sees with the bird's eye view, he kind of sees that, you know, he was the one who kind of sabotaged that whole situation between you and himself. So, yeah, that's pretty much the energy. Thank you for letting me read for you, okay? Just keep me posted on it if he reaches out to you again, see where that happens, and then we'll see what else his energy says about the connection between you. Maybe he decides to move on or something, or maybe he, you know, I do feel like with that Ace of Wands being in reverse, I think eventually he will get the hint. Because, you know, it's like he won't be upset about the fact that you probably don't want him. But I think a part of him will emotionally grow to mature to where he can kind of, you know, he'll be a little bit more accepting of it as time goes on. All right. So let me go back up to TS. TS, are you here? Go ahead and say you're here or say yes. Or TS, if you're here, just let me know. OK. Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry. Jamie, I didn't realize you donated. Thank you so much for donating, Jamie. Let me go ahead and do your question first, okay? You're very welcome. You said, yeah, he messed that up. Yeah, I could tell, girl. He messed it all the way up. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see. It says you donated. I just told my husband that I found a diamond and I want that you want. He goes, I'm not working yet. Can you give me his energy around the diamond ring? Okay. He says he's not working yet. Oh, you know what? That's why I got that 8 of Pentacles the last time I read this card. Let's just find out. I guess you want to find out, will he be working, or is there still a possibility of him being able to afford the ring that you want, the diamond that you want? So I think that's what you're trying to see. So let's just check out the energy around that. Davion, how are you doing, Davion? Good to see you. Okay. All right. So let's check out Jamie. Jamie X. What's the energy around the diamond? What's the energy around the diamond and Jamie's husband? What's the energy with that situation? Please give us some information. Has the energy changed since the last read? Let's find out what that energy is. Spirit, please. What is the energy around the diamond? What's the energy around the diamond? Oh. What's the energy around the diamond? What's the energy around the diamond? Oh, wait, this was the deck I wanted, not the other one. What's the energy around the diamond that Jamie wanted? Is there any financial advisory that's going down? Give us some insight. What's going on with that diamond and Jamie's husband? This might be too many. Okay, Jamie, it looks like there's a bit of a slowdown here. I think, especially with the Four of Cups, I feel like your husband is feeling like maybe there might be a bit of a slowdown, or might be like things might be on a hold. It doesn't look as if everything is lost, though. It just feels like things are going to be slowing down. I think that he desperately does not want to disappoint. So he is working out ways. It's just that things aren't really coming as fast as he would like to, okay? Also, I always told people that whenever I have my Four of Cups, I see it as not now, but maybe later. So this is going to be something that's going to have to be put off. I don't know if there's something else that's a little bit more important right now, because this is just the overall energy is the Four of Cups. So I feel like there's something that's a little bit more important that needs to be taken care of at this time. Okay, maybe something came up, but I'm feeling like the Emperor. Is that the Emperor? Yeah, I'm feeling like the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's something else that's a little bit more dire need, or in dire need of, because we have Six of Pentacles, which is about giving, and then we have our Emperor reversed. So I'm feeling like there's something, there may be some sort of a debt, or maybe there's something that needs to be paid. Oh, look, then we have the word, it says debt free at last. So I think that he's working on paying something else off, or I feel like there's something else that is calling his attention financially, something that he needs to take care of. And I think it's also a fine balance that he's having to deal with. Also, when I see this this town in the background, anytime I see like a city or a town in the background, that's my sign for there's multiple people involved. So I don't know if it could be dealing with family, it could be dealing with, I just feel like there's multiple people, and not just himself that this deals around. But I definitely can see that it is financial here. The Six of Pentacles is with the Emperor reverse, just tells me that right now he just doesn't have the funds to do it, right? He doesn't have he's not a shot caller right now because of his financial situations. And then the Six of Pentacles can represent owing someone, or having to work extra hard, because it's an equal and opposite exchange. You know what I'm saying? When you want something, and on the typical Six of Pentacles, it shows someone giving something freely, but you don't know if that person worked for it. You don't know if they traded, if they made something. It's a trade, right? So I'm feeling like this person is not in the position to be able to purchase the ring right now. And especially with the Emperor being in reverse, the Emperor is about being able to be, calling the shots and has the power. But I'm feeling like there's a lack of power, because I feel like this person is literally with a lack of, financial, this person just has a lack of financial ability right now. Also, the town in the background lets me know that there's multiple people, or like a group of people that they have to be responsible for. And I'm really feeling like debt is a part of this as well, okay? Yeah, I do sense that it's still going to be coming up soon, but I feel like there's something business-wise that he really has to take care of first, okay? So, yeah, I just really feel like there's something he has to take care of first, all right? And I don't know if this person is like, I just feel like your husband is trying to make sure that he does things the right way, because we have the keyword being business betrayal. To me, that's not saying that somebody's going to do him dirty. It just feels like he just doesn't want to be on the bad side. He doesn't want to be in debt. He doesn't want to dig himself in debt, okay? He doesn't want to make anything like more of a burden. But I feel like he's definitely working his way out, because the Ten of Wands just represents that he's trying to carry a heavy load, but the Knight of Swords tells me that he is trying to work things out. He's going to come up with an idea. He's going to, come up with the energy, because the Knight of Swords has the energy and the mental capability to get through any burdens. Okay. So that's kind of what those two cards represent. And the fact that the Eight of Swords reverse is a good thing as well. So just give this person time. They have a lot of other mental obstacles around them that have them tied down, but I do sense that they are going to be soon falling away. All right. He's going to be able to think a lot clearer, think of ways that can free up his, financial security. But like I said, I think really right now it's just going to be like it's a waiting period. So you might have to wait a little bit longer. Okay. I'm still sensing that 7 weeks is still going to be the possibility of how long you're going to have to wait. But I just feel like there's other financial priorities that need to be taken care of right now. Okay. Let's see. Jamie. he's waiting for insurance money. His mom is holding it. Okay. Yeah, I just don't feel it. Yeah, I just feel like there's still something, you know, that could be it too as well. I think you're still going to have to wait. It doesn't say, it's not saying that he won't get it at all. It's just saying that right now he's not in a position of power financially. Okay. So you just have to wait, especially with that 4 of cups being the overall energy. And keep in mind that cups are emotional. It just means that right now I want to, and I care, but right now it just has to take a rain check. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Oh, that's right. That's right. In about 7 weeks, probably it's going to be just in time for your birthday. I wonder if you and your mother-in-law have a really good relationship, because that would help it out if she, had the ability to go ahead and get that money to you, right just in time for your birthday. But remember, we talked about there being like an element of surprise too. So I still wouldn't count that out. So just hang in there. I think that ring is coming. Just hang in there. All right. You said, yeah, I'm working. Okay, and let's see. Thank you, James, for your donation. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next person. Let's see. Yes, I do see your question. I'm going to tell you how it works, son. What we do over here is I literally pick at random. If you would like to donate, you're more than welcome to donate. But other than that, I just literally pick whatever my eye feels drawn to. That's the question I pick. So more than likely, I've probably seen your question, but if someone donates, then they get to go before you. Other than that, I pick completely at random. Most times people get their question answered on my channel because there's usually not a lot of people on my channel anyway. So let's see. What are Y's current feelings? Okay. So, son, thank you for being here anyway. And hopefully you liked the video so far. And maybe you subscribed. I don't know. Maybe you're already subscribed. Let's find out what Y's current feelings for you are. Okay, what energy does Y bring when it comes to thoughts of Sun Lehman? What are Y's current feelings? What are your person's current feelings for Sun? What is Y thinking? How does he feel? What's the emotional state of mind? Let's cut the deck into 3. 1, 2. Let's cut it like this. Turn it over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me some more information. Oh, give me more information. Information. Okay. All right. So real quick, I'm just sensing that this person is kind of on the fence. I think that there's like some major decisions this person has to make, and they're kind of lost on what's their next move. Okay. I feel like, sometimes when I think of these opposite colors, the red sword and then the blue sword, it's like one day they're hot, one day they're cold. They really just can't make up their mind here. All right. And then this is something that's fueled emotionally here. So I feel like this person has a choice to make, but I feel like they're a little bit confused. They don't really know which choice to make. They're just kind of going off of their intuition, their feelings right now. But like I said, their feelings are sort of up and down. So it just depends on how you, like, one day it's like if you notice here, I have 5 of Cups here, and then I have the sun card here. So I'm just feeling like they're up and down. There's like this roller coaster of emotions that this person probably faces. I don't know. Have you dealt with this person in the past and you're not with them, or if they feel like they're not as close to you as they want to be right now? That's what it looks like. I said I have out. I've got the 5 of Cups here. So definitely they're feeling a little bit more distant emotionally. They're feeling a little bit more distant, or maybe they're still focusing on something that they might have once lost. And I do have 2 5s here. So this is 5 of Cups, and then I have 5 of Swords. So I'm feeling like there was somebody who got away, or maybe there was something that made them feel like they were a bit defeated. I just feel like maybe they feel like there was something they could have done better. All right. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So I just feel like this person is wanting to focus on making things right, wanting to focus on bringing things back into perspective to help them make that decision that it is that they need to make here, okay? But I feel like their emotions are just kind of all over the place. I do sense that this person is a little bit guarded, or either this could be your energy feeling a little bit guarded because your name says sun and this is the sun card. So I'm just going to assume that there's like some sort of separation because we have like a wall, or they're feeling like there's some sort of emotional boundaries that dare not be crossed yet, or that they're afraid to cross for some particular reason. All right. I kind of sense that with the sun card, things are going to get better. Things are going to progress and move forward between the two of you because the sun card is at the end. So I'm just feeling like you guys are going to see brighter days, or maybe the fact that this person may be a little bit emotionally cut off. That wall that's going to be here is like soon to be torn down is what it kind of feels like, gradually and emotionally. And I think this is going to come. There's going to come a time where you guys can sit down and you can talk and be on a date and be completely comfortable with each other. Also, there might be a gift that this person might be willing to give you as well. I don't know if you've known this person for a long time or not. I'm not really paying attention to what if you're chatting to me or not, but I just feel like there's going to be something unexpected coming from this person. Maybe there could be an offer this person wants to make in order to kind of help break down those walls so they can kind of feel a little bit closer to you, or so there's not so much of an emotional distance between the two of you here. All right. Yeah, exactly what I said. It says time apart has helped me see things from a higher perspective. So I don't know if you guys dated at one point, or maybe there's been some separation, because we have the opposite side. This is the other side of the sun card, by the way, but this is the darker side of the sun card. Okay, so it's more like the shadow aspect of the sun card. I'm just feeling like maybe this person has not let you in completely. And there's a part of him that's holding back, or maybe this could be vice versa. It could be your energy, the fact that you have walls built up, and they want to kind of help you ease those walls down by giving you gifts, showing the love that you deserve, and trying to be there for you in more of an emotional way, because I see 2 cups here as well. So that kind of puts me in the mind of 2 of cups, even though it's just an oracle card. But I think that this person is really highly considering making things change for the better. We have the 2 of swords. So this person is, they're in their emotions right now. Definitely. If you notice, they're not drowning in their emotions, just that, it just depends on the energy that you give as how they react. So, that's just the energy that your person has, son. I hope that helps you. I'm going to read if you put any comments. You say, yeah, we're not as close as we used to be. Yeah, definitely this person. I think that they want to reach out. I think they're waiting to kind of tear down that wall. They could be waiting for the right opportunity too. That's why we also have the 2 of swords. Could be waiting for the right opportunity to kind of tear down that wall and bring back that close connection that you guys once had. I think that you guys might eventually get there though, in time, because I think this person, whatever separation that you've had, or I think time apart, this person is kind of seeing things from a higher perspective, and they're just kind of realizing how they could have done things a little bit differently, so it could have prevented that 5 of swords type of energy, feeling defeated. Maybe they feel like they could have changed some things. Maybe this is they feel like they're going to get the opportunity one day to change that. Okay, so thank you, son, for coming to the channel. Yeah, that resonates and a little closed off. All right. Well, hopefully, I think I see things getting a little bit brighter for you guys towards the end. Okay. It's not the front of the sun card, but it's still kind of the shadow aspect of the sun. But the sun is not that bad. Sun card in shadow is not that bad. So, oh, okay. No one donated, so I'm going to go on to the next person. You're very welcome, son. Let's see, Julissa. You said, is your dad still having affairs with other women? Oh, let's find out. All right, is Julissa's dad having affairs with other women? Is Julissa's father having affairs with other women? Do we have anything that needs to be disclosed of? Is there an affair going on between Julissa's father and other women? All right, is Julissa's father having an affair with other women? Is he still having affairs with other women? Oh. Okay. All right. So the first thing I notice is that I have the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is it. It's still the type of energy that says, I have the potential. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm acting out on it, though. So I do sense that this person, your dad, this is kind of like your dad's energy, whether he's a fire sign or not. I just feel like your dad knows that he's in the position to be able to have an extra affair, but I feel like a part of him is trying to hold back, or it literally just has not happened yet. Okay, but I also have the King of Cups in reverse. This is like my reversal because this would be considered the front of the card. So there is some sort of emotional lack right here, especially dealing with the family, because I've got 10 of Cups and I've got 10 of Pentacles right next to each other. So I feel like this person your dad has not necessarily acted out on what it is, but emotionally, I think that there's something that's really angering your dad or triggering him or making him want. It's like there's some sort of, not necessarily temptation, but I do feel like he's being it's like he's having thoughts. I would say that, okay? The thought has crossed his mind once or twice, but I don't feel like it's just saying that, yes, he has done other things, because I've got 10 of Cups, which represents the family, and then I have 10 of Pentacles, which represents long-term investment. So I feel like your dad is considering the effects that this has on the rest of the family, possibly the fact that he's also wants to continue investing time in how the family would feel if this were to come out. From an emotional standpoint of view, he wants to consider how the family would feel. So 10 of Pentacles, meaning, wanting to kind of be anchored in doing the right thing and being preoccupied with work and the duties of a father. I feel like 2 tens, these don't represent an ending here. This represents wanting to continue on the legacy for me. So I don't really sense anyone who's like actually trying to actively get in an affair, but I do sense that there is communication with another person right now. Okay, it says the other, and then it says talking again. So maybe he still has connections with others, but I don't feel like he's actually having sex with those others. Okay, and I don't feel like this is something that, because I didn't get anything that feels like trickery or anything like that. To me, it just feels like there is one other person that they still might every now and then again talk to, but there's no like sexual activity going on between them. All right, there is some sort of emotional distancing between, I'm guessing, what would be your mom or either your stepmom, if that's who it is, the person that he could be potentially cheating on. But I don't sense that he's actually acted on it. Okay, I just feel like they're at the point of where they're talking, but he's kind of like trying to stay embedded in the family. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to it's like he's still trying to think about how the family would feel. Okay, so I think that's the only thing that's really stopping him from being like full-fledged, actually having sex or being sexually engaged with these people. All right, so that's what I'm picking up on. I feel like he still considers the family, and maybe he is probably trying to talk, or maybe has texted someone, but I don't think it's really gone very far. That's what I'm trying to say. You said he checks out other women a lot. Yeah, I don't think it goes any farther than that. So I just feel like, maybe there's a couple of interests in other women, but I don't think he's acted on it. You see, this man is like standing still. So to me, that's like my sign for, especially when I have these family cards, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This represents lineage, and this represents the family values and taking care of the household. I feel like he still wants to uphold that. Okay, that's what's anchoring him down. Okay, but nonetheless, yeah, he is looking at other women. All right, he literally is looking at other women, but and talking, but I don't sense that he's actually having sex with them and things like that. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Jalissa. He said he just likes attention. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like he does like attention. Sunflower, what's up? You said, should I keep my eyes open? I'm going to say that yes, you could keep your eyes open, because there is someone that he is probably sort of eyeballing, but I don't think that he's made it very far with it. And I think, like I said, he kind of wants to stay anchored in the family. And that's the only thing that's keeping him, anchored in is the fact that he knows that the family comes first. All right. So that's pretty much what I get. So, ooh wee. All right, so let's go on to the next question. You said he's a Leo. Okay, well, I do have your dad represented here with the King of Wands there. So, but I do sense that there's someone he's probably interested in, but I don't think that he's actually went as far as to, sex them or nothing like that. You're welcome. All right. Okay, so Davion. Okay, that's not a question. You said, Raina, long time no see. Miss talking with you. How you been? Yeah, hopefully she's been pretty good. I haven't talked to her since I've been at work. I've been trying to go live a lot more often, even after I get off work. Like I worked last night, and it was a good night. I wasn't just like dog tired or nothing, but it was actually a pretty good night. Go ahead and ask your questions. Did anybody donate? Oh my God. Jamie, I didn't even realize that you had donated again. Okay, thank you so much for donating. Jamie, I appreciate you so much for donating. Every time you come to the channel, you donate, which you understand that exchange of energy is very important to me, and I really appreciate that. I just want to let you know that, okay? Let's see, what do I need to know about my work performance with my current employer in getting my raise after the 90-day promotion, after my 90 days probation? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's find out. What does Jamie need to know about her work performance? Let's find out what can Jamie do to enhance that work performance to kind of ease on and call in that 90-day raise. How can Jamie improve her work performance to call in that 90-day promotion? What can she do to get that promotion? Ooh, with her boss, with her employer. What can Jamie do to call in that promotion after that 90-day probation? What can she do? How can she change? How can she increase that work performance? And how can she increase that work performance? That's too many cards, sir. Give us more information regarding how can Jamie increase their work performance. How can she increase her work performance? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's crazy. I just got basically 2 unexpected financial things that could be coming to you soon. Okay. So the first thing I'm noticing is that I really feel like your employer would really like for you to kind of increase those speaking skills for some reason. I have the Knight of Swords here. So to me, this is about being able to find unique and innovative and creative ways to come across your obstacles, okay? And that is something that's kind of difficult because I feel like these little mountains here, or these little, I guess that's mountains, to me, they kind of represent like there's more than one obstacle. And I feel like you walking above those obstacles, it's like being able to get things done quickly and in a timely manner, okay? So this might deal with like how your time management skills could be, and also how it is that you communicate with other people. So I feel like this is almost like a lead by example, okay? So if there's anything that you can do at your job to where you are setting the bar or raising the bar higher for people, your employer will definitely notice that, because it's like you kind of rise above those issues. And if there's anything that you have taken notice to at your job that could be an improvement that everyone else could follow, this is something that would help out as well, because your boss would also take notice to that, okay? I can't really give you examples of that, But like say you have like a certain type of charting system or something, and instead of you having, to do something and like do it on paper or whatever, maybe implementing that into the notes of your computer or whatever. And if if this makes progress a lot more efficient for you, and if tell the boss about it or tell another fellow coworker about it, and it proves to be a little bit more time efficient, things like that is what the boss notices. All right, it's being able to like kind of cut through the mess and quickly get your job done, but still be efficiently, being efficient. Okay, so I hope that kind of makes sense. That's just the overall energy here. Okay, it's kind of like feeling like it's like almost, it's not just saying like, work harder. It's almost like working smarter. That's what it is. So there's like any type of shortcuts that you could take that still produce really good results. I feel like that is what your boss is going to notice. Okay, shortcuts that produce really good results. Okay, that's just if that applies to you. Okay, don't be making shortcuts and then don't apply, and then you leave a big old mess. But then the Nine of Wands just says that there's a lot of things that go on, and in spite of what's going on, you always have a really good attitude about it. Okay, employers notice that as well. Say if you get scheduled, you have to come in extra. So if somebody calls in and the Nine of Wands says, oh my God, I'm already tired, I'm already beat up, I've already done 5 days this week, and I'm being asked to come in on a Saturday, I'm asked to be able to do more work. I'm not saying that you have to like complain about it or anything, but just let it know that if your boss asks you to do something, or if your employer asks for you, or if you see that you feel the need, go ahead and take the initiative to kind of put yourself in that leadership role and take that responsibility to get it done, or put in the overtime to be noticed or whatever. That, I feel like employers notice those things. And the fact that you have a good attitude, a good upbeat attitude, along with being tired, or no matter what your physical or working conditions are, if you can maintain that positive mindset and still get things done proficiently, they really notice that. I feel like your employer would definitely notice that. So working in an environment where you have obstacles and you still get them done with a positive attitude is something that they take notice to. Okay. Now, yeah, I just feel like there might be some changes going on. Okay. I have the Knight of Wands, and it's on the shadow side. This is the light side. This is more the shadow aspect. So the Knight of Wands says there's going to be some changes coming to your job soon that you're not necessarily going to be really taking a liking to. But I do see that if you can see, also, I want to talk about these lightning strikes. Yeah, you're not going to take a liking to these changes that are going to be coming, that are going to be implemented. New rules or something is going to be implemented. It's going to give you a bit of, I don't want to say like this anxiety, but it's just going to be like, oh my God, that's more work. And that's why we also have that Nine of Wands here. But I just feel like if you can still work through that and keep a positive energy about that as well, I just feel like that's something that your boss will take notice to. So try your best to try to keep up going on at the job. If you can master those skills, or you can master what I call skill. It is a skill to be able to kind of be like, I don't like what I'm doing. I hate the way this has changed because it feels like it's more work and I just don't like change. But if you can kind of ride that change out, and your boss will definitely take notice to that. Okay. Especially if I don't want to say if you're the type that speaks out about changes and how you don't like them, rather than speaking out about how you don't like them, speak out about how you can improve them. Okay. So that's just something that your boss will notice that's really good. Now, this is just something I wanted to talk about here. And I don't know if it has anything to do with your finances or what, but I'm sensing there's going to be some sort of something that you're going to have to be investing money in more, or there could be something that I'm just going to read it out to you so you can get an understanding. It says, prepare for an unexpected financial loss. Okay. And then also we have the Five of Pentacles. I know nobody really wants to hear this, but I just feel like you might need to be careful with your spending, because if we have the word caution here, and I'm going to read it, it says, use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend. It says, careful not to overexpend on wants instead of needs, because you might have more going out than what's coming in, okay? Especially with that Five of Pentacles and then the unexpected income loss that we have here. So just start saving your money up a little bit. I just feel like, I don't know what the change is, but I don't know if it's like your hours might be cut. or what. I have no idea what that is. It could be the fact that you just have to spend some money on your house or just something like that. I just feel like Spirit wanted to add this in and tell you to make sure you start saving and watching what you're spending, okay? But for the most part, like I said, the overall energy is just being able to adapt very well against any obstacles. And instead of complaining, even though you may dislike any changes that might be brought along, think of ways to kind of make those changes more adaptable to your situation and talk about how you can improve on those changes, right? It's like more like, how can you add to the current situation, okay? Instead of, being a complainer. I'm not saying you're a complainer now, but maybe there's other people at your job that do complain, and the fact that you're not a complainer, that stands out, and he values that. Okay, I know that was a super long reading, but I hope that made sense to you. You said, okay, well, thank you. I didn't see any comments, but thank you for donating. I really appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. Christina's here. Hi, Christina. Your puppies are so cute. Are those your fur babies, or are you just babysitting for somebody? I think they're your fur babies. But yeah, Jamie, I really appreciate you donating. And you did say something. I missed it. You said, I'm on that already. LOL, no mess. All right, we'll keep it up then. Yeah, I think those are ways that you can really just implement getting your raise or your promotion after those 90 days. Okay, let's see. Did anybody else ask a question? I don't know if anybody else asked a question. OG Mask is here. I didn't even see OG. OG Mask is here. Okay, if you want to, you guys can post your questions, or we can just chit chat. I mean, it's cool. OG Mask ask a question. Okay. Well, yeah, absolutely. I didn't. Some of these questions I'm not seeing. It's like they're hiding, and then all of a sudden they just pop up, or maybe because I don't have my glasses on, that could be it too. OG Mask, thank you for coming to the channel. Let's find out. You want a general reading? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you said hi, Judy. Yeah. One in particular, he's not doing so well. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder if is he sick, or is he just like emotionally just not doing so well, or is he sick? I'm doing fine. I just got through digging in the garden. Well, I just got through digging in the dirt. So I thought my nails would be dirty, but they're not dirty. I tried to wash my hands best I could. So actually my face it was sweaty a little bit. After I did all that, I was like, I feel like I want to go live still. So let me drink some coffee real quick, actually. I don't know, this stuff. Hold on. Ooh. All right, OG Max, you want a general reading? Okay. General reading for OG Mask. What does OG Mask need to know right now? Anything with the spirit dream of OG Mask? What's going on with OG that they need to be full aware of? What's taking effect in OG's life that they need to have guidance on? What's going on in OG's life that they need to have guidance on? Oh, you called me earlier. I was outside. I was outside. I was outside in the dirt. One more card for OG. Give me one more card for OG. What's going on, OG? You know what? I feel like you're anticipating something, OG. Your anticipation of something. There's some sort of anticipation here from you, OG. Give us more information. What's the time frame, or is there anything that OG needs to understand about this anticipation that they have? Okay. Okay, so OG, overall energy is the Knight of Wands. So I'm just feeling like there's something that you're kind of anticipating, or either there's something that you're aiming towards. There's some sort of, I don't want to say a goal, but I just feel like you have your sights set on something. And then we have a unicorn here. So the unicorn could just represent the fact that this is some sort of fantasy that you're wanting to direct your energy towards at this time with the Knight of Wands here, okay? It could be something that you've been, just drawn to, something that's very mystical and magical to you. It could be something that that you've been fantasizing a lot about, because this is a fantasy creature, and the fact that it is in the form of a creature that can transport or move. So I sense that there's some sort of movement going on, and it's like you're putting your desires and your energy towards some sort of like a dream or a desire or something like that. Now, and I'm really sensing there's a lot of transition here, but I feel like there's a little bit of anxiety around this transition that you have, okay? Because I have the Six of Swords, the Strength card, the Hangman reverse, and then the Five of Wands, all right? And the Six of Swords to me represents that this is the chance for you to be very vulnerable, because if you notice, this feels like you're in a boat with a like with a stranger, and it's like you're trusting something to another individual here. Whether it could be you're trusting your heart with someone, or you still have certain expectations that you're afraid to let this person or this situation be in someone else's hands. But I feel like the Strength card is saying that you might need to kind of take things into your own accord. I feel like you might need to kind of take this whole transition period into your own hands, because I feel like you're giving somebody the power to direct you where you're going right now. The Knight of Wands is also about being enthused about taking this trip or taking this new part of your life, kind of by the collar and just writing it, out for what it is. But I just feel like a part of you is a little bit afraid of that. All right. But I feel like you're going to have to kind of face those anxieties and become a little bit more vulnerable with this transition that you're going through. Also, I kind of feel like this is some sort of an emotional trip. I don't feel like this is a actual physical journey. I feel like this is an emotional trip that you're trying to prep yourself for, or that you're anticipating. And I feel like this is going to require a lot of strength and a lot of, what do you call that? A lot of taming, right? It's like you having to kind of tame any fears that you have in order to get the results that you're looking for, okay? Yeah, and I do sense that be careful about going into this head first, because we have the Five of Wands and then a volcano. And volcanoes, to me, especially when it's behind them, it's like you don't really have time for hiccups. You don't have time there's not a lot of room for mistakes here, okay? So with the Hangman reverse, that means that you might need to kind of work out any kinks that you might have in your plan. Maybe there is a kink in your plan, or maybe you may need to kind of work out any dangers that could be potential something that could wreck your plan, right? You just want to make sure that everything in your plan is sort of debugged, okay? But I am sensing that you just might need to be a little bit cautious, because either it's the energy between you and another person, or it's the energy between you and something you're trying to get to, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a place that you're going to. I just feel like there's something that's really calling your attention. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of passion towards this that you're going to have to that you're going to have to really take a lot of, bring a lot of attention to, and really think about it before you actually put things into motion. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like I talk in riddles, but I really try not to. I promise you I don't. December is going to be a really important time for you. Don't know if that's like going to be like when your breakthrough is going to come, but I feel like December is a really important time for you. There's something that you're in preparation for that it makes you a little bit nervous, and it requires you to be very vulnerable. This could be between you and a person, or just could be between you and some spiritual journey that you're on here, okay? Because the Knight of Wands can represent your energy as a whole and your desires and things like that. So I hope that resonates with you. It's just a general reading, but I feel like there's some sort of a transition coming to you soon, transitioning from like some sort of chaotic energy to a more peaceful energy, but you have to go through that chaotic energy. You might want to take the time to debug your plan and make sure there's no wrenches in your gears and your cogs, so that everything can run smoothly with that, okay? December is an important time for you, all right? So yeah, hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question. OG Max, thank you for asking your question. What's up, Amaze? I was watching you. I was at work and I was watching you last night. Was it last night when I was at work, or was it the night before? But I was watching you. I couldn't really hardly say very much because I was so busy. So I had you in my ear the whole time. But I liked you guys. Y'all don't know. Like whenever people come on that I follow and they're other tarot readers, I like the video and I will watch people's replay. People don't know that, but I watch their replays a lot. I watch people's replays. People won't even know it. So if you think I'm not watching you, I'm watching you. No, I'm not watching. I'm supporting you, okay? So if I'm not there or if I feel like I'm doing something, I'm usually listening. I usually got my Bluetooth in. I'm like there in spirit with y'all. Like I'm watching y'all stuff. I'll be paying attention. I just don't be there live to really just interact, but I'll be watching. So I think it's my way of showing the support and stuff for other people, for other tarot readers. All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I don't think OG was here because I don't even see him responding. Or maybe it just didn't resonate. But it's all good though. Let's see. You said she's a lurker. Yeah, but yeah, I be supporting though. I be supporting. I be in the oh, thank you, Huda. I be lurking, but I just be so it's my way of supporting because I will watch a lot of people's replay. Like even if I go live and my live lapse over their live time by accident or whatever, I will still go back and watch or listen and just give a thumbs up and all that stuff, support any way I can. All right, OG, I hope that reason resonated with you. You can let me know if it did, or maybe you're just on a bit of a delay. I don't know. But I haven't been paying attention. Christina, what happened? Yes, especially the ER vet. I haven't been paying attention to the reading. I mean, to the chat I was reading. I'm trying to backtrack and find out what happened. Not sure what's wrong. When he came back after being gone for a few days, he had dropped all the weight he had gained. He's not eating or drinking. Oh no. Oh, that's right. Destiny is here. Destiny, I'm going to get you, girl. Destiny. Keegan, sexual feelings for you currently. Okay, let's find out what are those sexual feelings. What's the sexual energy between Destiny and Keegan? What's that sexual energy? What's happened to that sexual energy? What's there? Give us all the juice. Give us all the juice. What's there between Destiny and Keegan? What's the juice? What does Destiny need to know about Keegan's? Sorry, I said Kegel. You know what a Kegel is? A Kegel exercise? Oh, I'm sorry. That might mean something. Okay, let's find out. What are Keegan's sexual energies and feelings towards Destiny at this time? I always get the moon card when I'm doing sexual readings. What's that sexual energy? Let me tap into that sexual energy for Keegan and Destiny. What's that sexual energy between the two of them? What's that sexual energy between Keegan and Destiny? Why do we have the Ace of Wands? What does he want to do that he's not admitting? Why do we have the Ace of Wands? What is he trying to do that he's not admitting? Wait, that's too many cards. Why do we have that Ace of Wands there? Oh. Okay. You know what I'm seeing? I'm just feeling like this person really lives in that fantasy realm when it comes down to their sexual desires or their sexual feelings for you currently. I think that they spend a lot of time kind of thinking about the possibilities because we have the Nine of Cups, but I'm not seeing any action. That's what I'm not seeing because we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm not really seeing a lot of action put forward into this fantasy that he's having or that to this into this. I call it a fantasy because the Nine of Cups is about being emotionally fulfilled and having your wishes come true. But the fact that he's still it's almost like um to me it's almost like the idea of wanting to have something but not necessarily putting forth the action into it, okay? But the sexual energy here for me with the Nine of Cups says, okay, yeah, there is some happiness, but I feel like things could go to the next level very easily here. And I feel like that's where this person wants it to go. That's where they fantasize and fetishize about the connection going to that next level. And especially sometimes when I think of the number nine, I think of, I think of this person having a lot of I don't want to say self-pleasuring thoughts, but I feel like thoughts of you pop into this person's head without even having to, not even knowing that they're doing it, okay? So first of all, this person does think about you and fantasize about what if, right? And a part of them is kind of content with being in this fantasy. That's why we have the Ace of Wands reverse, all right? They're not really thinking about ways to actually make this a reality. They're just kind of up there in the air, up there in the stars, lingering around, but not necessarily putting a lot of action into their desires. So I feel like there's a little bit of satisfaction with having that fantasy life going on, okay? It's like they're living in a fantasy world when it comes down to their sexual desires. They don't express this to you either because I see no swords. I see no swords that tell me that they express this or say these things to you. Matter of fact, with the moon card, there's a bit of like secretiveness there. All right. So I feel like they're afraid of letting this go. They're afraid of exposing this to you because to me, the moon is a shadow card anyway, but I feel like this is the lighter side because the moon is full. But here we have the dark moon. So I feel like this would be more so the shadow aspect. So I feel like this could be ashamed or being ashamed of how they feel for you and the way that they want to express their emotional desires for you, or how they want to how they want to treat you, because I feel like there's something about them that they try to hold up this masculine image, right? They're afraid to let go of that masculine image. And the reason why I have the masculine image here is because the Queen of Wands is actually reversed. So I feel like, in this sense, the Queen of Wands, I'm not saying that she's a masculine energy, but the fact that she's reversed, I just feel like it could be, I feel like it's just my card's way of saying that they're not in touch with their feminine side. You know what I'm saying? With that feminine desire, okay? So, or either they're just afraid to express it because of the shadow side of the moon card. So I just feel like there's a lot of things that they live in their head about with the Nine of Cups here, and they're not necessarily putting into action. But definitely under the surface, there's a lot of things that they want to express as far as their desires go that can make orgasms a lot more intense with this person, but they're afraid to admit that to you, okay? Now, the thing about this card, it says orgasmic. I'm really sensing the fact that there's something about you that can really make this person, I think it's more so just talking. And I'm really feeling like this is dealing also around oral sex a lot. Because to me, I'm going to say a person that talks a lot or has a lot of mouth movement, and then the moon card here, I'm just feeling like talking is something that really turns this person on. So it could be like a lot of dirty talking that turns the person on, or, things that they're just afraid. I mentioned that I didn't see any swords here. So someone is not talking, someone's not expressing what they want done. Someone's not dirty talking in bed, which is something that they're probably a little bit afraid to admit, or maybe they want to say things that are a lot more kinkier or more fetishy, but they're, that's just that secretive side that they're afraid to kind of show, or they suppress it a little bit. There's things that they probably say in their head while they're having sex with you, but they dare not say it out loud because of fear of turning you off. Okay, I'm just saying this is This is just the energy that I'm reading. It doesn't feel like it's a bad thing, but I do feel like they want to kind of change that a little bit, okay? But they're afraid. You have to give them the sign that it's okay to change that and to say, it's all right, I give permission. And so they can feel more comfortable with being their full selves around you, okay? Destiny, I feel like your person they're not shy by any means. I don't think they're shy. It doesn't feel like they're shy. It's just that it just feels like there things need to change, right? Also, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, which kind of represent things have been the same for a while. But I feel like the Death card here sort of represents the fact that it's time to start something new. It's time to start expressing something new. It's time to start expressing those desires that I've been suppressing. And I want to kind of express it and have you be okay with it, okay? So there's definitely, I don't know, I just feel like this person just needs a lot of sexy time talk, okay? Let's see what else. What are some of the things that they actually want to do to you, that they want to express? Give me the images. Give me the message through the images and the cards about what this person wants to do or how this person wants to communicate while they're having sex with you, while they're having sex with Destiny. I told you there's something kind of crazy about this person. I'm not saying that they actually do have a foot fetish, but there could be something around having a foot fetish, or there could be something around maybe you keeping your shoes on when you have sex, okay? Also, like I said, I really feel like oral sex is something big. I really hope you're older than 18. I mean, I hope you're at least 18 or older. I really do. Because your picture looks young to me. Well, you just look young in the picture. But anyway, territorial, I feel like this person also kind of wants to do things slowly. If you notice, there's a bit of a holdback with reaching the hands into the pants. It just kind of gives more of a sensual feel because we're using our hands to feel the situation out before we deep dive and just take off all of our clothes. So maybe this person wants to do it with clothes on. I mean, like special clothes, not necessarily just like being completely naked all the time. So maybe heels, maybe a nice pair of pantyhose, some stockings, you know, taking your time, slowly undressing each other. These are the things that really make this person feel like things can like lead up to a more desirable outcome. These are fantasies that this person has in their head that they have not expressed yet. Also, you know, maybe a little bit of domination. Maybe they want to see you take control a little bit more. I feel like you have to kind of lead the situation into the way that you would want it to go if you're currently with this person, hopefully. But I do sense that that's what this person likes. They want you to kind of take control and give them the okay that they can express themselves fully instead of living in this fantasy world where in their head they're saying and imagining all these things that they can't actually express it and they can't actually perform it, okay? So that's your sexual reading, okay? He said, oh, it's a good reading. Yes, you are. He said, yeah, just go ahead and give them the okay, and, you know, let them know that, you know, give them a way to make them feel comfortable that you're not going to be like, oh, I ain't doing it. I ain't putting my mouth right there. Don't give them that. Don't give them that energy. Give them the energy to be like, you know, I like that. And, you know, give them the okay. Like, yeah, I like that. You know, you have to, that's a thing that you have to do with men sometimes. I'm guessing if your person is a man, that you have to kind of give them the okay that it's all right to like take it there. You know what I'm saying? Just give them small, subtle hints, and then, you know, just see where it goes from there. But there's ways to hint on that. You don't have to actually just say it. You can just hint on it, and they will pick up the message. Trust me, because your person is looking for that message. They're looking for that message. All right. Let's see. You put a diaper on, Princess? Oh, you're going to have to send me a picture of that because I would love to see that. You know what? I know that it's a sad thing that she has to wear her diaper because she can't control her bladder right now. But I don't know why. I don't know why I think it would be so cute to see her walk around with a little diaper. Does it have a little hole? Does it have a little hole in the diaper for her tail? Or what is it, like a real baby diaper? Or is it a doggy diaper? Oh, it's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Huda. Okay. So what's the energy around my date? So Aquarius tomorrow. You said you're a little nervous. So what's the energy around your date with Aquarius? So Amaze Tarot has a date with an Aquarius tomorrow. We want to know what's the energy around that. What's the energy around the date with Huda and her Aquarius tomorrow? What's the energy around that? What's the energy around that? around Huda's date. How is he going to react to Huda? How is he going to react to Amaze Tarot? How are they going to react with each other? How is their energy going to work? Is it going to be harmony? Is it going to be peace? Is it going to be boring? Is it going to be stagnant? What do we need to know? All right, so date, Aquarius, let's know. What's the energy like? Let's cut the deck. One, two, three. All right, give us a bit more information regarding the date, and why do we have this devil card? Why do we have the devil? I asked, why do we have the devil card? Temptation is like, temptation, fool. What else? Temptation is what I'm. Okay, Spirit, I get it. Okay. Okay, I get it. All right, is there anything else we need to understand? Oh, too many. What's the energy about it? What's that? Okay. Oh my God, I was just thinking about this card. Nostalgia. I was thinking about this card. Okay, hold on. Oh. Let's see. Because we have this devil card, I'm going to get one sexual card to give me that energy, because I feel like it's surrounding that. What's the energy surrounding Amaze Tarot and her Aquarius date? Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay, we have the Strength card here. So I can sense that you're not the only Huda. I don't know what your sign is, so I don't know whose energy this is. This might be your energy coming out, but I do sense that even though we have the Strength card here, I do sense on the back of the deck this is going to be a good outcome because we have the Strength card. All right, I think you guys are literally going to be feeding off of each other's good vibes and good energy. I think the both of you are going to be a little bit nervous. It's not just you, Huda. I believe both of you are going to be a little nervous. And then the Strength card does represent our numerological number, the major arcana number 8. So I feel like this is going to be a success because 8 is a money number typically, but it also means abundance and success. Okay, it's a number about being self-assured, having a really nice appearance too. So I think you guys are going to be a nice little couple together. That's just what the number 8 means to me. Okay. But I also see this as a new beginning, like a really good start with the Strength card being here. Now, because we have the Strength as our overall energy, I'm going to jump right into this Devil card. And why did I get the Devil card? Because that kind of made me a little nervous a little bit. But to me, I just feel like you guys have such a strong connection that the Strength card being on the back of the deck just says that you're going to have to kind of resist any type of temptation. All right. So I don't know if your person is going to see this as like, I don't know. I just feel like this person is looking at the situation and they're already imagining how things would go sexually between you two. It's what it feels like. This is not necessarily bringing any bad vibes to me. This card doesn't bring any bad vibes to me now that I got the keyword being temptation. So I literally just feel like this just means that this person is going to try to withhold themselves a little bit. Okay, so maybe they're trying to protect you and protect their own energy as well. Maybe it's more so like, I don't want to talk too much. I want to make sure I watch my actions. I'm tempted to be a goofball or I'm tempted to be my dorky self, but I want to make sure this date goes perfect. I do sense that you guys are, I don't want to get my cards mixed up. I do sense that you guys will be having a really good conversation though, because we have the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of clarity between the two of you. You guys are going to be talking about a wide variety of subjects too. Whenever I see all of these mountains in the background and then the Ace of Swords, I just feel like the conversation is going to bleed into the next topic, from one topic to the next. I don't necessarily sense any types of like bad conversation. It's like the conversation is very flowing, free flowing. Also, this is a really good opportunity for you guys to learn a little bit more about each other because we have clarity. There are no clouds in the background of this cards whatsoever. So you guys are going to get a really good understanding of each other. Okay. Also, I sense that there's going to be a lot of honesty and openness because we have a lot of open space here. All right. So the Ace of Swords, there's not a lot of trees in the way. There's just a few mountains. I feel like there's going to be a lot of openness and honesty here, especially dealing with the Justice card here. So I think this person has nothing to hide. This person has pure intentions because we have the Justice card. So there's pure intentions here. I'm sensing a really good balance of things. I'm also sensing a lot of truths. You're going to find out a lot of things about this person because we have Ma'at. Sorry, I can't point. We have Ma'at. And to me, Ma'at just literally means, the bringer of truth. If there's any question that you might have, maybe some things that you didn't know about this person is going to open up. Even this person is going to help you open up things that you didn't even realize that you liked about in yourself. Don't tell me how that's going to happen. It's just going to happen. You're not going to realize that you liked this type of thought, or you're not going to realize that you really appreciate a person who thinks or has this type of conversation. That's the energy that this person is going to have when you're on the date with them. Okay. Now I'm just sensing that the second date may be a little ways off. Okay. Not saying that there's not going to be a second date, but I still feel like there's a little bit more that needs to be discovered about the person. Okay. So the Four of Cups doesn't mean that they're not interested. It just means that there's more things going on beneath the surface with this individual, and the second date may take some time before you actually go on a next date. That's what that card means to me. But I do sense that you guys are going to be talking about a lot of different dreams that you guys have, a lot of fantasies, a lot of things that come, in the future. So the one thing that I do sense is that you guys don't have the same plans. I don't think that your dreams and aspirations, your aspirations and your person's aspirations, your Aquarius aspirations, y'all have different point of views. Y'all are coming from like different backgrounds, or either y'all are you're not going in the same direction. That's just one thing that I do sense. Okay. Let's see, what else can I pull? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I get from this. So, but honestly, it looks like it's a really nice date. To me, it looks like a nice date. You said you've been finding out a lot. Yeah, and I think you're going to continue to find out a lot. You're also going to find out stuff about yourself, though, too. So not just about the person. You're going to find out stuff that you didn't even know that you appreciated in another person, because I think this person's going to bring it to you. But this person does, I think this is a smart person that you're dealing with. I think it's a pretty smart person. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Huda. All right. So let's see. Somebody donated? Julissa donated. Thank you. I hope that I didn't skip you or anything like that. And I had got that card Nostalgia. Oh, my battery's about to run out. I had got that card Nostalgia, so I don't know if you guys are going to be talking about the past a lot, or past memories, maybe past memories that you might have shared, or similar experiences that your past are maybe a lot alike, But I'm just feeling like that's something else that you guys are going to be connecting on as well. So talking about the past, the good past, not the bad past, the good past. All right. Let's see. All right. So Julissa, let's find out what energy. What is the energy of me and my friends? Any advice, conflict, warning signs? Let's find out. Thank you for being so specific. You're very welcome, Buddha. Thank you. Thank you. And if anybody's not subscribed to Amaze Tarot, go subscribe to her. I mean, I don't know if she wants that attention or not, but when she goes live, she be doing marathons. She be going live for like 3 hours and stuff. I be like, ooh, goodness, I can't do that. But you got the energy for it. You got it. All right, so what is the energy of Julissa and Julissa's friends? Oh, I dropped the card. I didn't even realize it. Hold on. Which my cell phone's about to cut off in a second. Ooh, my knees getting bad now. I can't be digging in that dirt on my knees like that no more. Oh, okay. All right, I'm back. Now let's find out. Let's find out what energy is between Julissa and her friends. What's going on with Jalissa and her friends? Connecting with the spirit team of Jalissa. What's the energy that Jalissa needs to be aware of, be made aware of when it comes down to her friends? Advice from friends and the energy of friends for Jalissa. Oh, just thinking that. Damn. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, why do we have this 7 of Swords? Why do we have that 7 of Swords? Connected with the spirit team of Jalissa. What needs to be talked about? Okay, so overall energy being the 6 of Wands, I do sense that you have a lot of. I feel like you have a lot of acquaintances. I want to say I feel like you have a lot of close acquaintances. I don't necessarily feel like these friends are. I feel like these friends are there for you when it's time for you to celebrate for some reason. I feel like when you need them the most, I don't really sense them really truly being there for you. All right. I'm going to explain why in just a second. I just feel like these friends are really good when you need them to celebrate something with you, but I don't necessarily feel either you don't feel comfortable confiding in these friends whenever you're not at your best, or either they are not around when you're not at your best. I feel like they're always there to back you up when times are good. That's what it feels like to me. So, I don't know if you feel like you truly have true friends in your corner or not, but I just feel like, you get mostly your recognition comes from like your successes and things like that. So you might have to be aware of the people who are just, I don't want to say using you, but 7 of Swords says that there's more that you may need to pay attention to. And I do feel like a part of you is a little blind to the situation because we have on some shades, some rose-colored glasses, and we have on the blindfold here. So maybe there's some decisions that you need to make that are based off of your gut feeling, based rather than just being based off of what you see, which really you're seeing things through a rose-colored lenses, right? So I feel like things with you and your friends are a little rocky for some reason. Yeah, like I said, I feel like whenever it says a cry for help. So I feel like whenever you need help, your friends aren't necessarily there for you. And maybe this could be a little difficult for you, and maybe you might need to kind of start making decisions based off of, because obviously we got the 10 of Swords. So, and the good thing about this 10 of Swords is that it doesn't feel like it's necessarily backstabbing. There's no backstabbing friends that you have, but I just feel like you let your friends get away with a lot of things that most people would see, and they would definitely make a decision to cut out. All right, so the 10 of Swords seems that there's somebody that in your friendship zone that you might need to cut out, okay? There is someone. I feel like they've been getting away with things for a long time, maybe saying things, or maybe just trampling over your emotions, or being inconsiderate of your emotions. Kind of leaves you feeling a little bit defeated. It's like, they leave you when you're in battle, you think you're going to have somebody by your side, but they're letting you get your ass beat over here. From like, it just feels like you're dealing with a lot of hurt, and you think that you have people in your corner when in fact you're really kind of more so by yourself, right? They kind of let you deal with everything by yourself. But the good thing about that is that on the back of this card, we noticed that all the swords in the armor, but that was just the armor. Because you survive, you can survive, but it's just a shame that, people around you think that people are in your corner, and when you look around, you're actually just by yourself, So that's what this is giving me the vibes of, okay? But I do sense that there's going to be more friends coming into your circle, because we do have like a number 10. We have the fact that the wheel here is representing that these are like cycles. And maybe there's some loose ends that you might need to tie up. Also, it feels like there's going to be some friends from the past coming back. Even though this is not the 6 of Cups, to me, this still represents being in that position or being in that cycle over and over again. So there may be some friends from the past coming back up, or maybe you're currently dealing with friends from the past. But either way, I just feel like you've been through this before. And I don't think that you literally pay attention to the energy that the people who are around you. I don't think you really pay attention to how they actually interact with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you pay attention to that. Let's see. Okay, you said, I hope they don't have bad energies towards you. You said, I'm not sure who they are, and I don't talk much to people anymore. Oh yeah, I'm questioning which person this may be. We can find out. I feel alone, not going to lie. Okay. And is there one troubled person to watch out for? Let's find out. We're going to use this card to symbolize that person. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, this is still a question for Julissa. We want to find out with that Seven of Swords energy, the person who's presenting the Seven of Swords energy, is there what type of characteristics does this person have? What features do they have? What can Spirit let us know to just the characteristics of the person that she needs to watch out for with the one who has the Seven of Swords energy? Characteristics of this person? Anything that you can give us to understand the person's characteristics that needs to be watched out for? The vibe that they always send. Characteristics. Okay. So first of all, let me look on the back of my deck. Sorry. I put it down the wrong spot. Okay, the back of the deck tells me that this person, they don't necessarily have to be an earth sign just because I got the Page of Pentacles, but I do feel like they're a younger person, okay? There could be your age, but I feel like they might be a little bit younger than you, but still they're trying to get their successes up, okay? They're trying to get their finances up. They're trying to, the person who's kind of working, and they don't have like the best of finances right now, so that could present something. Not saying that this person is potentially jealous. I'm feeling like this person may be somebody at work because we have all Pentacles right here. We have Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So this might be somebody new that just started working with you, or somebody that you have to train or you're taking direction from. But I just feel like this person is very much so chasing, trying to be the best. So I'm feeling like this card is trying to say, watch out for people who have this type of one-upper type of energy. So if you're around somebody who has this type of one-upper energy, or they're like, oh, mine is better than that. Oh, I've done that before. Oh, that ain't nothing. I know how to do this. Or they just have this type of energy to where, like, if you say, oh, I just finally got me a so-and-so, I just finally bought me a blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, really? You're just now doing that? I did that last summer. Child, I did that last week. Oh, I already got that. Oh, I got one too. Oh, I got one, but mine has the so-and-so updated version. You know what I'm saying? That's like one upper energy. This person is always trying to be like, chase after who has the shiniest, who has the newest, earthly matter here. You see how they're kind of like always reaching for the shiniest or the best, or the, that's what it feels like. They're chasing that coin. They're chasing the best, Also, this could be a person who works with you. Hold on, I can't focus. Also, this could be literally a person who works with you, because we have Three of Pentacles here. So Three of Pentacles is about, maybe to me, this represents a card about having an instructions or a teacher or something along those lines. But I'm feeling like this person, it's like they feel like they have all the answers, that's what it feels like. So this might be a person who's like training you or like learning with you or something like that. But I feel like this person feels like they have all the answers, all right? Or the fact that makes you feel like you don't have the answers, okay? That's the characteristics of this person here. Now, another thing that catches my eye is that we have a Lover's card, but this is the shadow side of the Lover's card, because there is the light side. This is the shadow side of Lover's card. So this is somebody who actually is close to you, someone who is probably female. Yeah, to me it's female. And the fact that you have been vulnerable with this person before. When I say vulnerable, I don't mean intimate. I just mean that you've told them things about you that you don't tell other people. Okay. So I just feel like this person does have like either earth sign energy or Gemini energy here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it represents to me. So one upper energy person who's always trying to go after the best and have the prettiest, shiniest, and like they value money and clothes and stuff a lot. I feel like this person is very materialistic, really, honestly, to me. All right, so let me see what you said. Because me and my close friends don't talk much, but it's hard to reconnect, but I still care about them. Oh, you said you're the youngest person at your job. You said this reminds me be about the envious person that I asked about the last time. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. And you said, I'm sure it's a coworker because the envious person comes up a lot. Oh, that's like even in other people, you said it sounds like fire, earth energy. Yeah, either fire, earth, or either to me, I even thought they were a Gemini energy too. But I feel like this is a person that you have been vulnerable with at one point. You know, maybe you were close to them at one point because of the Lover's card. Maybe you thought maybe you thought you could depend on them at one point. But I just feel like this person has one upper energy. They're very to me, they feel like they're very materialistic, you know. All right, so thank you for asking your question. I hope that brought you some sort of clarity, but really, it may not even be just one person. It might be a multitude of people who have this attribute in them, you know, in themselves. So you never know. Okay, did we get any donations? Just making sure. I don't want to be passing nobody up if they had some sort of donation that they had. I don't know. Ooh, general reading for Dov. All right. You're very welcome, Janelle. Thank you. Thank you. Dov, general reading for Dov. You said if you haven't missed it already. No, we're going to do it right now, Dov. You have not missed it. I didn't even see your question. If anybody else has a question, go ahead and post it. I think I'm going to do about 2 more readings and I'm going to bounce up out of here because it's 9:30. All right, so about 2 more questions. So if you have a question, go ahead and post it. Or if you are still watching. Okay, so we're going to tap into the energy of Dov. Dov Young Vega. General reading. General reading for Dov. What does Dov need to know? What are the energies surrounding Dov right now and the people Dov loves that interacts with him? Okay. Dov, you have the 6 of Swords at the back of the deck. So I don't know if things have been a little dark for you lately, or maybe you feel like there's been a little, I'm not going to say things are just absolutely dark, but I just feel like maybe you feel like sometimes you want to kind of get away, do like some sort of a getaway, or maybe you're trying to kind of make some sort of journey into a brighter side of things. Maybe there could be some shadow aspects that are kind of following you around a little bit, and maybe you're looking to get away from some things. Maybe it could be getting away from people, but I do sense you and another person, this other person is definitely in your energy field, and I feel like you could be like transitioning into a brighter future, or transitioning from like like an emotionally taxing point of view to like a very much more light or refreshing type of energy here. So this is what that 6 of Swords feels like to me. So it could be dealing with the fact that you literally could be traveling somewhere, but nevertheless, there's still some sort of transition that you're about to go through. And I think that there's going to be an individual who's going to be in the same boat as you that's going to be taking this journey with you. Okay. So not saying that it's an actual physical journey. It could be just saying that there's a transition on the way and things are about to change, but this person is going to be with you throughout the majority of the time, and they share the same emotions and the same thought patterns as you. Okay, so maybe you're just going to be having like a friend or a buddy or someone to help you with this journey, okay, that you're going to be taking. Yeah, and also, This journey is going to definitely prove to be something very enriching for you. Okay, whether it's based off of like just learning new things or knowledge or just having the same interests as this person, I don't know. Could you be making a new friend? Is what it looks like because we have the Knight of Swords. So this person does deliver a message, and I feel like the message is something really good because we have the King of Pentacles now. This King of Pentacles, to me, this is the light side of the King of Pentacles because this side will be considered the darker side, the darker aspect. But I feel like you are going to be sort of relying on this person and what they have. I feel like this is another male, so another masculine energy because we have a knight and we have a king. So I'm just feeling like this person has something that's very worthwhile. And, something, well, now that I'm looking at this ox here, I just feel like this person is like really going to give you motivation. That's what it looks like because it reminds me of the rune Uruz, which literally means a wild ox. And the rune Uruz represents potential. So I just feel like there's a lot of potential and growth and room for communication, positive communication. So this feels like a really good friendship that you have coming, honestly. But it feels like it could be coming from an older person, or maybe you could be getting closer to an older male, something like that, okay? But I feel like either way it goes, you're going to be having a really good time here because we have the Nine of Cups. So I don't know if there's like, a lot of happiness going around, or maybe the fact that you could be doing a lot of self-entertaining, or maybe you could be entertaining with this person. But I just feel like there's a lot of things that you guys share and have in common because we have the figure 8 here. It's like you guys feed off each other's energy, you and this person, or you and this, whatever it is that you're going to be going through with this person. It's like it balances things out. If you notice that both of these coins are pretty much the same height. Both these coins are pretty much the same height. Typically, we have one that's higher than the other one, but in this card, the Two of Pentacles, both pentacles are at the same height. So you guys balance each other out pretty well. You guys have really good dynamic between each other. And I think that this is a really happy state to be in for you, okay? So soon, there's going to be some sort of a mental transition, or someone who's going to be taking a journey with you through some sort of mental transition, someone who is like you and in the same boat as you. And you guys are going to have a really good connection with each other. So I feel like this is regarding another person, is what it feels like, that you can feel like you can confide in, and this person can give you confidence to, just kind of move in harmony. That's what it feels like to me. All right. So thank you, Dov, for asking your question. I think I'm going to do, you said getting out of my house. Can we read it? Okay, getting out of your house more, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely going to be getting out of your house. But I think that you're going to have a partner to get out with. All right, someone who can talk about a lot of things that you really enjoy doing. Talk about a lot of entertaining things, a lot of fun things. Also, they might be giving you, like I said, a lot of inspiration too. So, all right. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be doing more collaborations with her on TikTok. Okay, cool. I forgot you'd be doing that TikTok. I'll be listening to it too. It's pretty good. It sounds pretty good. Okay. All right. So you said, Judy, I went ahead and resent that romantic deck again. Ooh, yes. I'm going to be showing y'all this romantic deck as soon as it gets here. I think I just got another deck in the mail, too, that I ordered a few days ago. It just got here. I haven't even had a chance to open it up. If there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and, call it a night. I think everybody got their question answered anyway. Did anybody donate or anything? Just to make sure. All right, so it looks like nobody else donated. I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quitsy because I think I'm scheduled to be live again tomorrow night anyway. So I guess I'll catch you guys next time, okay? Bye.